Parker and Knight. Written by Remington Kane. Narrated by David Stifel. Part 1. Murder. Chapter 1. Homicide Detective Rick Parker looked down at the tile floor and thought one word: murder. He was on the 5th floor of a recently built office complex and in the company of his wife. He was about to sit around with a group of strangers and discuss the details of his personal life. Murder. Pure murder. Relational group therapy for couples is what they called it, but Parker thought that he'd rather be in a dark alley facing a loaded gun. He was seated in a semicircle of people with his wife at his right, and they were one of 4 couples. The doctor, a psychiatrist named Arnie Stahl, sat at the front facing the group. Parker saw that there were still 2 empty seats, and he guessed that there would be another couple joining the group. It was July, and the air conditioning was at full blast to fight off the outside temperatures, which for the last few days had been hovering in the mid-90s. Despite the heat, Parker wore a blue summer-weight sport coat. It hid the gun on his belt, and he never went without one if he could help it. The couple's therapist, Dr. Stahl, looked every bit of what he was. Stahl was 54, of average height and size, with sympathetic brown eyes and thinning brown hair. His wire-rimmed glasses sparkled beneath the harsh glare of the fluorescent lighting, and the beige carpet made his complexion look even paler than usual. Parker also looked every bit of what he was: a cop. No one ever took the large man for anything other than a cop, and it had been a source of frustration to him when he was a young officer in Philadelphia. Back then, all he wanted to do was work undercover narcotics. He grew his raven hair long, added a beard, and dressed street, and still he looked more like a cop than the veterans at his precinct. The problem was his eyes. He had always and would always have a cop's watchful, stony gaze, and there wasn't a thing to be done about it. Although someone once quipped that he could don dark glasses and go undercover as a blind drug dealer. The quip did not amuse Parker. Now, at 40, Philadelphia and thoughts of going undercover were long behind him. He was a detective on the Washington, New Jersey police force and had grown to love the town, a town that was quickly on its way to becoming a city. The town had been a sleepy little place until 9/11. In the aftermath of those tragic events.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?